Day 6 of the Get Out of Pain Challenge is the prone press. So the first thing is you're trying to lift that pelvis up a little bit, right where the belly button is. So trying to tighten that, and this is my last set of 25, so you might notice that starts to weaken. If you got a little more love like I do, that's okay. It might be touching the ground. It's more in the intention of trying to lift that pelvis up. The whole reason behind that is you're keeping the spine relatively straight there. You think about, okay, ear, shoulder, hip, all pretty straight. We're not arching too much. If we let the pelvis drop, it ends up being a little bit more like a cobra. So it actually lifts that lower lumbar spine up, which tends to curve a little too forward in some people. So this way the whole spine lifting is one, up off the ground. Feet are tucked in, so the quads are bearing a lot of the weight. Those are pretty tight this whole time. And mainly this is a great shoulder exercise and neck exercise. And another good way to just kind of pause and think about breathing. It's just another view for you. So trying to tuck those toes in, keeping those palms kind of towards the ground. They want to turn in a little bit as you get to the top, and that's okay. Just do your best. You can imagine like how this looks like a press when you're standing or sitting. This way, it's just forcing that spine to be a little straighter. The big thing in prone press is people come into extension to get more power, so they're bowing in the spine, and then the shoulder's not being used properly, and the spine is in a state of compression and extension. It's just being distorted, to help us lift more weight. That's why bodybuilders tend to look up a little more hunched if they're focusing on that. Not so much those who do functional strength training. You'll notice that they have a different body type. They're a little bit lengthier. They don't look as compressed as some of these big beefy guys, right? Because it's not about being strong, it's about strengthening everything together, whole body active stretch. So equals strengthening to stretching. And here you can see that rotator cuff really working. The idea here is if you're able to get those arms up really easily, you're probably not using your rotator cuff to hold that humerus in the socket. I think I thought I was too far forward. Backing up a little bit. See those muscles really straining, the deltoids really stretching. And we're having some glide of the shoulder blade, but we're trying to control that as best as we can, because we don't want the shoulders to hike into the ears. Same with the last few exercises. We're trying to keep actually driving the shoulders down, if that makes sense. So as the arm comes up, using that humerus as a lever to push the shoulder down. So you should really feel that upper trap, which attaches to the back of your skull, actually getting stretched. And then you'll feel the front of your neck really working. Those deeper scalene muscles, and also the posterior chain muscles of the spine working. So it's really tough, should be really fatiguing. Just don't go through the motions with these. You take your break, because this one's hard to get 100 in a row here. You can break this up throughout the day, however you want to do it. Okay, here's the last 25. You guys got it. Really anchor your feet. You can see maybe I'm a little crooked here. Might be the camera angle. Just make sure you're straight as possible. You want that spine nice and straight. Just battle through it. Inhaling and then exhaling as you drive up. So inflating the lungs and pull your arms down, and then exhaling. And we're keeping that, stomach in the whole time, like we did the first part, because we don't want, that belly going in and out. We're trying to keep that belly tight the whole time, not, keeping that chest expanded the whole time doing this exercise. Good job, guys. One more day.